Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're taking a look at something called the 753 code. Our main source here is the Self-Defense Academy COS website. They've got a page explaining, well, the thinking behind their self-defense philosophy.
Right.
And our mission really is to try and get under the skin of this 753 code. Understand what it is, its purpose in self-defense, and maybe, if it applies more broadly.
Yeah, and what's interesting right away is that we're jumping into a philosophy, not just like a list of fighting moves. The website says the 753 code was developed by the Valente brothers.
Okay, so who are the Valente brothers? Let's unpack that a bit. Why are they important here?
Well, they were taught directly by Helio Gracie.
Helio Gracie, a huge name. He adapted traditional Japanese jiu-jitsu into Gracie jiu-jitsu, right? The whole idea of leverage over strength.
Exactly, making it effective for smaller people. And the website points out the Valente brothers are like the third generation learning straight from the Gracies.
So a very direct line back to the source. That's significant.
Definitely. And the Valente brothers, they're known for teaching Gracie Jiu-Jitsu, really focused on its pure self-defense use.
Okay, so that context is pretty key then. It helps explain why they'd create something like the 753 code. It sort of underpins that practical approach.
Precisely. It's meant to be the foundation for that self-protection focus.
Which makes you think the 753 code isn't just some handy hints, it's more like a core way of thinking. There's a quote on the site from Grandmaster Pedro Valente.
Oh, yeah, the one about philosophy.
That's the one. The secret of jiu-jitsu is in its philosophy.
Yeah.
That really jumps out. It suggests the philosophy is the secret sauce, not just an extra ingredient.
That quote is, I think, incredibly telling. It changes how you might view martial arts training, doesn't it?
It really does.
The site describes the 753 code as a lifestyle and philosophical approach, and the goal: to help people find better balance physically, mentally, and emotionally.
So it's about more than just what happens in a fight. It's about balance in life.
Exactly. It's like it prepares you for life's challenges, not only a physical attack.
Interesting. So how do they actually, bring this into the day-to-day training at the Self-Defense Academy COS? Is it just posters on the wall?
No, it seems more integrated. The website explains they actually discuss the values from the code at the end of classes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the idea is to help students absorb these principles, make them habits.
Yeah.
So it's a conscious effort to build maybe character alongside the physical skills.
Right. So it becomes more ingrained. Now, this is where I think it gets really relevant for you listening. I mean, self-defense, we all kind of understand why that matters. But the idea that this martial art has such a deep philosophy behind it, one that goes beyond just the physical, that offers a different angle on personal development, doesn't it?
It really does. It's like the physical practice becomes a way to learn these broader lessons about, say, resilience and staying balanced under pressure.
So which parts of this sort of lifestyle approach do you think might resonate most, even for people who, never plan to actually train jiu-jitsu?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, the code implies that true self-defense involves more than just knowing moves.
Right.
It's also about having the mental clarity, maybe, to make smart choices when stressed, and the emotional stability to avoid conflict in the first place, if possible.
Okay. Mental clarity, emotional stability.
Yeah. And it kind of poses a question, doesn't it? Could having a clear personal philosophy, something like the 753 code, give you a better toolkit for just navigating everyday life?
That's a powerful thought. So let's try to wrap this up. The 753 code comes from the Valente brothers, steeped in Helio Gracie's jiu-jitsu. It's not just rules for fighting.
No, it's positioned as a core philosophy. A lifestyle, almost.
Aimed at fostering balance. Physical, mental, emotional.
Exactly. And it's actively taught, woven into the training process at their academy.
Okay. So that leaves us with a final thought, something for you to maybe chew on.
Yeah, think about how a clearly defined philosophy, like this 753 code, might work in other parts of your own life.
Could having your own kind of personal code, your own core principles, help guide you and build resilience beyond just physical defense?
What principles would you define for your own pursuit of, balance and readiness in life?
Yeah.
Something to think about.